Hello, I've been linked to a few different engineer rollouts on this map, but none of them have been quicker than the one I would normally do. So even though I kind of came up with that one that I'll show you with no testing, but I'm sure there is a faster way, but I'll show you one of the ways. Start off here, you equip your Jag and get your sentry to level 3 straight away. Now I normally wouldn't do this rollout, and I actually don't think it's worth the risk, so basically don't do this, but I'll show you it anyway. And switch to the Eureka effect, and you want to, I had like a quick loadout thing, you don't have to go that high but it's more fun, and put it in this awkward corner position, and when it decides that it will go down there, you go regen your health and ammo. Now this is where it can all go wrong. You need to make that jump. It is very important that you make that, and it can be tricky to make. But once we've done that, now this is the dangerous part. You're on about here at 20-30 health, and you will probably be killed, but YOLO. So you want to drop an exit here and switch to the Jag now, and then use your bind to go back to spawn. You could have dropped a dispenser earlier so it could build ammo, but like it would have taken an extra, couple of seconds. And then you get on the point, you drop your dispenser, and we're done. So now we have a level 1 tele, level 1 dispenser with full ammo, and a level 3 on point. And it's quite quick, but if you don't make that initial rocket jump, then you may as well have done a completely different loadout. Well, not the initial rocket jump to get onto that roof, the second one to get onto this roof. If you're kind of not getting that jump, or you can't jump that far, there's a way you can do it, although it's not worth it time wise, that if you make the jump up and you're here and you know that you're not going to make it here, you might be able to still strafe onto that corner, and you'll have full ammo, so there's no point in getting that. You will have to walk all the way over here, rescue, drop it, and walk all the way back there, but it's a bit like, it's just a bit of a fail safe. So that's one way that I would never do and don't think you should do. The second rollout, which is the one that I would do the most often, is all Jag, Rescue Ranger and Wrangler. So you lay everything here. Yeah, you do need an exit for this one, since the Rescue Ranger won't be there to bring you back to spawn to regen your ammo and build an exit. So try not to take any metal from that dispenser. I don't know what the impact is overall, but basically you'll need to regen some ammo quite soon, so you want this thing to have as much as possible, but I don't think it really makes much of a difference. So once you've got them both to level 3, you do a little jump up and get your dispenser up first, which is important, and then you put your sentry here, and now you're getting health and ammo from your dispenser, and you need to get 200. Or you could get 100, I suppose. I didn't hit right click, so I don't know what happened. You could get 100, I suppose. But anyway, you want to land on this level here, not the lower one, because it's a bit safer. So now you have 100. Basically the idea here is to just build a tele exit. And that's it. So now you have a level 3 dispenser, a level 3 sentry gun and just level 1 tellies. I like this because it's not that risky. There's little risk of you messing up any of the sentry jumps. You don't have to cover a lot of distance. You're pretty much going from spawn to roof, from roof to here, and then it's all around here from then on. And then, I mean, if you're in a pub and you drop a level 1, you would like to think that one of the nerds in your team would go NG and level it up if there aren't already any engineers on your team. So you mightn't even have to level that up, but if you do, I mean, you don't have the Eureka effect and go back to spawn and get ammo. You're already here kind of looking after your assets, so if something comes along and a soldier kind of starts to spam your gun or your dispenser or your telly or whatever, you're here to actually defend. So it's probably the best way that you can do it, because you have the security of protecting your assets. You don't have to cover a lot of distance, so for me this is the go-to rollout. Also, you always want to build on their side because it's hard to spam the sentry. This kind of blocks a lot of the view for people to spam it from this angle. You're not going to be spammed from this angle because this is where your team is, so you're pretty much just watching out for people from here. Whereas if you build the assets on your side, you can be spammed from down there and your sentry doesn't automatically shoot it. And nowadays, like, I don't really like to run the Wrangler because it's been nerfed to hell, and especially if you're using the Jag, like the Jag at repairing and the Wrangler that reduces the repairing. It's already crap with the Jag, like it's a bad combo really. So the long and short of it is that you don't want to have to use your Wrangler much. You want to put your guns in positions where it can automatically shoot everything, so you can pay attention to keeping it up. So yeah, I would build it here, and at least the place where your gun can't automatically shoot is in your side, and hopefully you won't get shot from there anyway. Now there is a third method which I would also not use, but I'll show you anyway. So for this third one, you are going to be using the Eureka effect quite a lot. But you start off on the Jag, and you want to build it far forward, so that up there at that house you can rescue your sentry gun. What you also could do on this, like right now, you could just drop that there. It just takes 3 or 4 seconds out of your time. But so now you want to go Eureka effect and make your way up to here. So this is a dangerous part, and I haven't really thought of a way to maybe utilize that some way, but since you're using the Eureka effect, you would only get 50 from that pack. So what you want to do is rescue your sentry gun from here, and because you're on the Eureka effect and you take less metal from ammo packs, you have to get both of them. Walk down your side, so you have a very slight more of a chance of not being sniped. But who are we kidding here? Of course you will have been killed by this point. So you want to switch to your Jag right now, and then go back to base and build a telly entrance. And pick up your dispenser. So now you have a level 1, and a level 3 sentry. It's quite fast. Like if you do it without any kind of stutters or pauses or whatever, you will. It's quite a fast one. I don't know if it's the fastest. It might be. It kind of should be in a weird way, even though you did that walk, because you only have a level 1 here rather than a level 3 dispenser. Although you did have to walk a long way, I mean, we can appreciate that you'll have full health, and that if you take any damage here, you can get this, or if you take any damage here, you can take that. So, I mean, it does have its up and its downsides, but it's probably the fastest, and you might stay alive if you use the the health packs, but then if you're walking to the health pack, especially the one down there, you've probably wasted so much time that you may as well have done the all Jag rollout, where you level these 3 up to level 3 at spawn and do the jump to there and then the jumps to here. So that's about it. There are different configurations of this that you can do. I mean, you come up with different ways to like level things to level 3 and then do your jump, or keep it level 1 and do your jump and then rescue it, blah blah blah. There's a bunch of different ways, but I mean the real point is that this will never be added to competitive anyway, so rollout times don't matter that much. You are under a lot less pressure in a pub than you would be in a competitive game. But for me, the best rollout is Jag only, get that to level 3, drop a tele entrance at spawn, do your sentry jump up to here, rescue your dispenser to there, rescue your sentry to there, regen health and ammo from your dispenser, rocket jump up to here, walk along, drop down this side, drop your dispenser there, rescue the sentry, put it there, wait to build your ammo up, and build the level 1 there. For me, that's the safest. It's one of the quickest, like there's maybe 10 seconds in it, and it's the safest in terms of asset security, in that you're going to still be here to protect your stuff. So that's about it for me for this map. Thanks for watching, and hope you got some value out of this video. Cheers.